Welcome to Earthy Goddess Mama. Hey, this is your reading, Capricorn, for November 2017. This is just a general reading, so we'll be looking at my career and whatever comes up, really, just not focusing on love. So the overall energy this month is movement. It's the Chariot and the Standard deck. This is all about career advancement, transitions that go smoothly into the next phase of your life. There's a real sense of divine right timing here, and that the universe has got your back. And crossing this is sacrifice card, which is Kuan Yin, which is the Hanged Man in the Standard deck. So again, this is pretty much about surrendering. And seeing everything from a new perspective, a sense of like sacrificing to make things sacred, so to find that space of enlightenment so you have a complete new view on something. So there's a sense of patience here, so it's a little bit different to charging forward. This is sort of stepping back and looking at things from a new perspective. So yeah, so that's maybe you're going to need to find a bit of a balance there within that. So the unconscious influences, oops, what are we doing? Yep, the unconscious influences is the Two of Staves, which is the Two of Rods or the Two of Wands. So maybe you're unconscious of the fact that there could be a partnership, or to help with this movement forward, there could be someone around and a new venture, a new business venture, or ideas that can like transform your life. So maybe you're unconscious that there is someone around that could help you with this movement forward. And the conscious influences this month of November, Capricorn, is death, transformation. So you're aware, you're feeling like things are dropping away, old patterns, maybe old relationships, maybe projects that weren't really serving you anymore. They're being dropped away so you can have a new beginning. So there's always got to be endings before new beginnings can come on in. The old patterns we got here, or the old ways of doing things, is love. So maybe straight away when I saw this card in that position, I was thinking, maybe there's been a turning away from love in the past, that you've been ignoring this important relationship that's around you, which could, it could be a relationship that could help you move forward with your ideas and goals for the future. So yeah, this is old ways of doing things. So maybe you've turned a blind eye to love, or maybe there's been an ending of a relationship. And so new patterns that are coming in is the Magician. Understanding that you are a powerful creator. That you have really harnessed that magic within yourself, and you know that you'll be able to transform your life with your own original creative ideas. You feel really connected to all that is. You're really stepping into that power to create that real magic in your life. So how you're feeling with all this movement forward and looking at things from a different perspective, and maybe there being a really important partnership here when you've released old ways of doing things and stepped into your magic, you're feeling complete material fulfillment. Great satisfaction. You're feeling like such a sense of prosperity, joy and pleasure. Look at this cup. It's just like rich with abundance and prosperity. Like there's so much to harvest here. It's such a bright, colorful card, and Pentacles is all about earth and resources, financial security, anything tangible. So there's a real sense of expansion within yourself, and joy and pleasure. So that's really exciting. So it's like a success in business. So maybe this unconscious energy that's around could lead you to this place in November. What you're attracting from the outside is a bit of conflict and a bit of struggle. This is the Five of Swords. It's the only real, you know, so-called negative card in the deck. I mean, some people see death as negative, but I don't. And you've got so many major arcanas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas out of a 10-card spread. That's amazing. So yeah, there's a sense of there's a lack of trust here. So you know, this is what you're attracting from the outside. You're ready to protect yourself. You're armed and ready. Your sword is there, you know. So there's, you know, swords signify mental energy. So it's the air signs. So, you know, maybe there's been a bit of conflict going on in your life, but, you know, when I look at all your other cards, it seems like this energy, you're sort of stepping into the magic and maybe leaving these old energies behind. Because in your hopes and fears is judgment. You've got some really important decisions to make and you're kind of fearing making them. So maybe there's a sense of conflict within yourself or from those around you because you aren't stepping into this major change. You know, major changes are hard, but, you know, it's the only inevitable thing in life is change. Everything is always changing and moving, and you can resist it, but your life will not feel comfortable. You know, you're going to be pushed until you really look at yourself and understand that it's time for a major change. As you know, you might be welcoming this change, but it's so frightening in its magnitude because it's so huge. You know, you might be moving, or you might be, you know, stepping into a new relationship or moving away from an old relationship. I mean, but you have the ability to make this decision with the confidence of a queen. You know you can. And, you know, your outcome card is the Ace of Swords. So you have this clarity, this pure understanding and wisdom of what you need to do. You have really good judgment. So this is perfect. I mean, this might be your fear about making this change, but your outcome card is the Ace of Swords. You know the difference between right and wrong. You're really feeling into that logical intellect, that truth, that real cutting truth, that you know what's right for you. You know where you're supposed to be moving. I mean, you've got this movement. You know that you're supposed to be moving forward, and maybe taking the time to look at things from a, you know, the bigger picture, and, you know, really stepping into the fact that sometimes you just need to surrender and allow these decisions to just come. You need to tap in with that logical wisdom and that pure understanding. And it's amazing how, you know, you can just get that sense of clarity just instantaneous and know exactly the right thing for your future. Exactly the right thing to do for your future. So there's got to be, you know, there's like new ventures. There's, maybe you're not going to ignore this love. Maybe this love and this partnership here, these two cards, are what's going to lead you to this huge financial prosperity and a sense of joy and satisfaction, because you're tapping into this magic, your magic. Wow, this is just such a beautiful reading. So, but obviously things need to die away. So maybe it's an old relationship that needs to die away, and that was the sense of conflict. Yeah, maybe there was a lot of conflict with this person that you were leaving behind. So at the bottom of the deck, I always have a bit of a look at what's at the bottom of the deck. It's another major arcana. This is Temperance in the standard deck, balance. So this is integration, harmony, you know, balancing the masculine and the feminine, you know, spiritual, physical, just that yin yang, finding that harmonious balance there. Yeah, and I get a sense that that will be really important when you're making these decisions this month, Capricorn. It's a really big month for you. Let's get just some extra clarity from, firstly, Nature's Whispers, beautiful oracle deck, and then from Spirit Messages by John Holland. It's crazy lighting. Torch. shadow going on in the background there. I don't think I'll win any awards for lighting. Anyway, all good. You can see me, you can hear me. Let me drop the cards. Okay, so a message to clarify this Celtic cross spread for Capricorn this month of November 2017. Nope. It'll be clear. It's ready to come. There it is. Show your support. Oh, I had this for Scorpio, I think. Yeah, wow. So if you got Scorpio, yeah, actually there's so many cards. Like Sagittarius had this as their overall energy, and they also had these, actually 4 of these major arcana Sagittarius have. So if you've got Sagittarius and Capricorn in your chart, there's some really strong messages for you this month of November. So maybe go back and check Sagittarius's reading as well. Sorry, I'm taking a while. Here we go. Show your support. Take time to encourage a colleague, co-worker, family member, or friend. Be a strong shoulder or willing volunteer to run errands. Provide a safe place for another's concerns and feelings to be discussed, and be a good listener. Jump in on providing extra time. Sponsor someone else's work. Share in someone's success. All of nature continually shows us the value in creating a strong network. The trees provide shelter and support for many different inhabitants. We are a community, and when we support each other, everyone gains. That's beautiful. So yeah, there's a little bit of this compassionate, nurturing energy here with Kuan Yin. So maybe this is the energies that, you know, it's a very similar energy. And you do have the love of Venus here. So yeah, maybe in showing others support. Yeah, this is working, collaborating with someone. So sorry about that. My son just come in with his food. Yeah, he can come back in when he's finished eating. He's not the quietest of eaters, even though I love his company. So for the, we have the Spirit Messages by John Holland. So we got trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. So even though you gain this clarity here, you may need to drop into your heart space. It's saying that to trust your intuitive knowing as well. So yeah, you know, when you tap into these energies, you are getting divine guidance. So that is your intuition. I mean, the High Priestess is the intuition card, but it's asking for you to trust. Yeah, so you need to use both your intuition, your heart, and your logical mind. So to get that balanced energy when you make this huge major change this month, Capricorn. Some really strong messages here. I hope you've gained enough clarity from this reading, and I wish you all the best. So deep blessings. I'll see you soon. Bye.